After I came out as queer freshman year, I felt so alone.
With those words, 18-year-old Bryce Dersham, valedictorian of Eastern Regional High School's mic dropped out.
The principal, Dr. Toll, he came up to the stage and he grabbed the paper that I had brought and crumbled it in front of me in his hand, and then pointed to the speech that he had written for me effectively and told me that I was to say that and nothing else.
The audience cheering to let him finish.
As I was saying,
with a replacement mic, he did so from memory.
Every day at school, I outwardly smiled while inwardly questioning how we were supposed to link the different facets of our identities. Brother, sister, queen.
Bryce spent time in recovery for anorexia and says he became who he is in high school. His struggles with mental health and speaking up to ask for help he considers a pillar of his strength. He says a week prior to graduation, administrators told him graduation was not, quote, his therapy session.
Did you feel censored?
I did feel censored. I felt as though they were really trying to regulate the message that I had to say.
Bryce worked with his teachers crafting words that would be all-inclusive, and he'd studied past student valedictorian speeches.
They talked about, being the daughter of immigrants. They talked about specific clubs that they had done, like their time in marching band. They talked about reality TV shows.
The Eastern Regional District didn't agree to speak to us on camera. Instead, Superintendent of Schools Robert Cloutier tells NBC10, quote, the principal, working with additional staff as needed, supports students in connecting their educational experiences to a meaningful and inclusive message about the future for all students in the class and for the students' invited guests.
I loved my past 4 years, and I loved everything that I've done there.
Bryce considers it a speed bump, but not a detour on his journey to inspire others to be unapologetically themselves.
Believe in yourself, class of 2021. Each and every one of you is enough.
All of a sudden, all of my classmates and people in the audience stand up and gave me a standing ovation, and it meant the world to me.
Now, Bryce also explained to me that he felt like the interruption was made to appear like it was some sort of audio or technical glitch, but he said there were no other problems or issues with the microphone for the remainder of that graduation ceremony here last Thursday. He says the school also had some sort of issue with his graduation attire, and we'll have more on that when we see you coming up at 6. For now, reporting live in Voorhees, I'm Cydney Long, NBC 10 News.